Hey, Chris, come check this out. You like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The intro's not recording us, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I like that. We need some drinks in here.
Yeah, we'll start doing that.
This is like a Thursday afternoon video.
Yeah. They can see you.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are. All right, man. Glad to have you back.
Thanks for stopping in today, Chris.
Right? Episode 3.
We're kicking it every day now.
I know, right? All right, let's get back into it though. Let's get with the next property that we really got into.
Yep.
I met you out down in Newport, Orchid Hill.
Ooh.
Tell me the backstory on that. How did you get into that property?
Wait, before we die, is that your favorite one to date?
It's a mix between this one and another one when we get to it.
Okay.
And I'll let them know about that one. But we're talking about Orchid Hill. How did you get into that?
So Orchid Hill was it was a project we did in Newport Beach. I did it with the fund, and I was coming off of another house in Laguna Niguel. Marvin and I did together. Yep. And that was our first project that Marvin and I did, and we had some of our issues with that house because we had some problems, and nothing's perfect.
Yeah, I don't think anything. I think when you get into flips and get into situations like that, I think because of the value being so low in it, the potential be so high. As long as you can get over the obstacles and challenges that come into properties like that. So
deep dive is before that Laguna Niguel house project.
Yeah. Okay.
I was in San Diego, and I did a condo deal down there. Found this one that I did in Laguna Niguel. Okay. Marvin's been working off and on with the fund for a long time, and he was on Orchid Hill. Okay. And we did Laguna Niguel together.
Gotcha.
So we're finishing up Laguna Niguel.
Okay.
Orchid Hill was just sitting there, and I had no idea. And there was no roof on the house.
Let me ask you this: sitting there, are you guys have the property, still paying the mortgage, still everything? Okay, got you. Go. Okay.
So nobody, and that's why I saw so much opportunity when I got involved, is because there was just a lot of things that everyone's so busy. Yeah. And at that time, I believe I just went commission only.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So my salary was it was nothing. So I was living off of the lay of the land at the time. My fiance, she had a full-time job, my fiance. Yeah. So I was really trying to learn this business and really figure out how to make it. So Laguna Niguel was a banger. Okay. And I really didn't get paid on Laguna Niguel. Oh, wow. But I got the experience, so that's really what I wanted.
Okay.
So we're talking about this Laguna Niguel house. So Orchid Hill, I said, it's sitting there. Yeah. Plans were approved. Everything was ready. The roof was not on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I said, I want to do it I'll do the whole construction management for free. I want the experience. I like the design. I like the, it was badass.
Yeah, hell yeah. 100%.
It was like 10 minutes from my house. Yeah, and I'm like, put me in, coach.
Yeah, that's a W.
So the fund was like, okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So I manage all the budgets. I got to pick out all the flooring, the design, and me and Marvin really started collaborating and coming together. Nice. And that's when our relationship got really close. So, the contractor's so important, especially on a job like that where there's no roof. I don't know a lot of people that could put that together the way he did.
That was crazy because I know you hit me up and was like, hey, I got this project. I definitely want to film start to finish. I get there. I think the roof barely got put on, but they had the demo bins there, and it was just like to the rafters, and I'm pulling up, and I'm like, wow.
You're like, who is this guy?
Like, we're in the literally
cul-de-sac lot
of Newport, like,
equestrian neighborhood, like horses walking around.
Like, I'm pulling up, and I'm like, what is going on here?
It was so cool.
And I'm walking in, and I'm like, oh shoot. And so talk me into what you did there to that property. Like, as far as landscaping, bathroom, what did you knock down walls? Like what happened? Like, what did you?
So to be honest, I didn't love the structural plan of the house. So that I came in after it was purchased, right?
Gotcha. Yeah,
and the plans were already approved.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to design the actual functionality of the home. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I just got a raw house, no roof, wood, one wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the plan to build it.
Gotcha.
So me and Marvin went in. So I didn't love the bathroom. The master was a little small. It was a really nice flow.
Yes.
But it wasn't as, put together as I would have done it if it was from scratch. So, I knew it was Newport. I knew it was really warm, really light colors, whites, softer finishes.
Gotcha.
So we went a little bold on some things, like they had like the pool room.
Oh yeah,
we put the wine fridge.
So people didn't have to come inside the house. You could have that room tailored off for if the kids wanted to have friends over. You can put the food right there. You could put the drinks right there.
Yeah, it's just entertainment.
Section only.
So that was one thing I did like that was already existing. So it was a good little perk. I ended up putting the washer and dryer furnished in that house because it was such a nice property. But the openness of the house, so we probably went about $250,000 over budget.
Over budget.
Okay. Well, it was a loser. The house was like, all right, this house is a loss. Write it off or whatever.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I was like, I see the value here.
Really?
And they were like, Spence,
you seem kind of crazy.
It's like, well, we had a $3-4 budget for the floors. Like we need a $10 budget per square foot.
Yeah.
So just the floors in that house were like $40,000. And
Okay. So
I wanted those wide, long blanks. Like Newport, come on.
And not even that. I think that's when I really got to see your vision and how you you paid attention to detail and. Like you started doing I saw the range. I was like, wow, you're really putting that in here. And then I
went big on the fridge.
Yeah, a huge walled ceiling to floor fridge damn near. I saw you go expensive on the wine fridge. I saw you go expensive on the washer and dryer. And then and then the landscaping. You went. What did you do? Turf in the back, and then in the front, we
did like desert. It was kind of the style in that neighborhood, so I was kind of shadowing other houses, but it was a lot of turf, minimal landscaping, big houses, smaller lots. But we had that nice pie-shaped lot. So we utilized the turf and it was really interactive. But I mean that house, it had a lot of issues that were tough, and that project, it was slow.
Okay.
It really was slow. It took, from that point when I took over to the end, it took about a year.
Wow. I mean, looking back at it, I felt like it did. What was some of the obstacles that you had to, I guess tackle, and challenges you had to tackle in that house nearing the end?
So, I mean, the codes in Newport are really different with the city, so they have all these weird regulations, and the inspector was just giving us a hard time about everything.
Okay.
The neighbor built some janky steps in his backyard.
Okay.
So we had to get his permission to cut that down because the inspector was saying that kids could jump over the fence and drown in the pool. Oh, wow. Okay. So we were stuck with the pool for about a month and a half, and we were just freaking out. Because you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Until you figured out that
exactly.
That
so that the budget, we were in. Yeah, so that all kind of correlated into us not getting final sign off by the city when we went to go sell it. Are we getting in the weeds a little?
No.
Yeah.
Now, my last question to you is, were you able to turn a profit from in that house?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. So Orchid Hill, we put the money in.
Yeah.
We got it back out.
You did. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now. You think that gave you they started okay, Spencer's on to something?
I think that was a pivotal moment where it's the market it's tough to say. You know, I just like to do what I love to do and move on. But I mean, it was a good breaking point. Now every house that I pitch or whatever, I'm like, it's gonna be like Orchid Hill. It's gonna be better than Orchid Hill. Let me do it. So I mean, hey, in all seriousness though, that was the highest sale price per square foot. Everything in that neighborhood. We beat the next house that was brand new by about 200,000. Same house.
And then we get to me actually seeing you from start to finish in La Hermosa.